Welcome to the Chalk and Cheese podcast, the problem-solving podcast of two women from very different generations solving your life problems. I'm going to be your cheese. I'm Anna Duke.
And I'm Linda Rands, and I'm the chalk.
Getting dustier by the day.
Absolutely.
So, Linda, today we're chatting about bad habits. But before we dive in, how was your week?
My week was really good. I actually did a little secret. Well, it wasn't secret eventually, but I was the secret person that went to a traitors game of the crew and cast of Les Miserables.
You're seriously beating that dead traitor's horse now,
I
aren't you?
know. At the Sondheim Theatre. And we did it all on stage, and I was only there for the final.
Nice.
But it was really exciting. I mean, considering I hadn't seen the whole game, that game was so exciting still. And it was really great. Yeah, so fun.
Oh, that sounds good.
And I'm going to go and see the show. Yay! Because I love that show.
So I've had a bit of a bad week.
Oh.
I work at a bar. And I'm one of the older staff members. Not that much older, but I am probably the oldest, okay? One of the younger staff members had gone to a warehouse rave at the weekend, and a few of my co-workers were there. And when she came in, she was telling me about the rave, and I said, that just sounds like something I actually don't ever want to do. I just don't want to go. I don't want to go to a warehouse rave. I'm too old. And she then took that as thinking I had never been to a party before in my life. And she started talking to me about like how she was going to take me to a house party and had I ever been to a house party, and was really infantilizing me. And I didn't know I'd turn around and be like, I've been to parties. I'm just now old. And like I ended up feeling embarrassed. But that is bringing me to my question for you this week, which is, what's the craziest party you've ever been to?
Oh my gosh.
Craziest thing you've ever done at a party?
Danced on a table.
Oh yeah, classic.
Yeah, at a Greek restaurant.
Oh, was it that one in Dubai?
No, it was ages ago when I was young.
Was anyone else on the table?
And footloose and fancy free, as they say. No, and it was we had a party. I think it might have been my birthday. I can't remember. But anyway, had a few drinks and ended up dancing on the table.
Love it.
Yeah.
Craziest thing I ever did, and also cringiest thing I've ever did. And I've been losing sleep over this since this memory refound me this week. I crowd surfed. Okay.
What's crowd surf?
It's where you jump into the crowd and the crowd carries you like a wave.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, but I crowd surfed not at a festival. I crowd surfed on just a night out in Dublin. And it was just like when an ex-boyfriend I had was DJing. And the reason this comes back to haunt me is I think, oh my God, why was I such an attention seeker? Like, could I not have let him have that one thing? Like, of course, oh, you're DJing? Yeah, I'm crowd surfing. Like, I have been losing sleep over it. The memory came back to me. And also, I crowd surfed face down. Like, face onto the ground.
Oh my God.
And I was riding that crowd wave for way too long.
That would have been fun though.
You know what? I remember the next day being like riddled with the fear, but also being like, that was kind of funny. And there was a funny video.
Why did you have fear the next day? You'd already done it.
Have you never experienced the fear?
The fear of what? You'd already done it.
The fear of, the fear, Linda. It's a concept of you wake up the next day and you've been drunk and you are mortified for what you've done on the night out before.
Oh, that fear. Yes, I have had that.
Where you're just like, I can't even look at myself in the mirror. I get that way too often. Like, it's incredible because drunk me is just a different person. No, actually, that's not true. Drunk me is just like
The
a
same
more
person.
intense.
Yes, exactly. The same person, but just more intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the craziest drunken thing you've ever done on a night out or a night in?
Well, actually, I was with this boyfriend we were talking about, who's now married or was
Yeah.
married to my best friend. We were at a party and I had so much to drink. It was in Amsterdam. And we were walking home and I fell over and I couldn't get up. And
Like a beetle.
He was going, Linda, I've got to say, get up. I went, I couldn't get up. I was laughing and I couldn't get up. I was just rolling on the ground. I could not get up. I've never been quite that drunk. That was really weird. Yeah. He actually had to carry me home.
Did he?
Eventually. Yeah.
I'm picturing a beetle on its back rolling
Yes,
around.
I was exactly like that.
Well, I've got actually a similar story, similar except a lot more intense. So when I was 16, my friends decided to throw me a birthday party. Okay, a surprise.
Your friends?
Yeah, a
At
surprise.
16?
Linda, it's Ireland. We're fond of the drink, and
I think I should have been brought up there.
you would have liked it.
Yeah.
So my friend told me, do you want to, basically, my friend in Ireland, when you're a teenager, house parties are it's like you get an invite to a house party, you can only bring one other person. And obviously house parties are far and few between because it's only when someone's parents go away that you can host one. And everyone wants to go to house parties. So when I was 16, my friend said, I've got a +1 to a house party of a girl I didn't even know. But I was 100% going because I was like, a house party, amazing. So I say, okay, I'm going to go over to her house to get ready. Little did I know, in her house, there was a surprise party waiting for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I come through the door. Now, I basically couldn't decide what to wear. So I get my mom to drop me in just my jeans, no top, no bra, just a zippy hoodie, zipped up. Because I'm thinking I'm going to borrow a top off her when I get in there. So I'm coming through her house. I know her parents are away. I'm nearly taking the jumper off. I walk into the kitchen. Everyone shouts, surprise! I've pretty much nearly got my tits out. I'm shocked. I'm also 16. And everyone, because you're not allowed to buy drink, everyone has bought me naggins of vodka. Do you know what a naggin of vodka is?
No.
Like a small bottle.
Oh, right, okay.
So everyone starts handing me these naggins of vodka.
Right.
Okay. I'm so shocked. I'm like, oh my God. Also bear in mind, I don't really know half of the boys at this point. We were just inviting, like, we'll invite some boys. You know, as you do. And anyway, look, I end up getting absolutely roaring drunk. I pass out. I get carried to her bed where I vomit everywhere.
On her bed?
Girl, all over the bed.
Oh my
And no one can get me out of that thing. I'm asleep. And then the girl whose house I was supposed to be staying at after, her mom did not know we drank. And when she, obviously my mom doesn't know this is even going on. So her mom comes to collect her daughter, comes upstairs, and finds me in the drunk sick bed. Her and her dad have to carry me out down the stairs. I have no memory of any of this. Put me on her couch to go to sleep. I wake up in this girl's house, no idea where I am, no idea what's happened, in someone else's clothes. But you know, when you're 16, you're like, Anyway, that's probably just never going to think about that again. And then I just go to a Lady Gaga concert.
What? Did you have a bad hangover?
I don't remember having a hangover
I don't
at
think
all.
I think when you're younger, you don't get so many hangovers.
And I didn't even have the fear until it only recently resurfaced as a memory. 14 years later, and I think, oh my God, I should probably tell everyone that on a podcast.
Only 14 years ago.
But we must move on to some of our listeners' bad habits.
Okay, bad habit.
This listener has written in and said, one of the girls in our girl group, every time we're on a night out, always tries to kiss me. She says she's straight, but it's starting to make me feel uncomfortable. Have you ever been in that situation?
No, thank God. And yes, I would find it quite strange.
In the 19th century, when you were growing up, was that like a thing where would you kiss your girlfriends, or would you kiss your maidens, or what were they called?
I haven't actually kissed a girlfriend on the lips, but briefly.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like I would do on your cheek or something.
I definitely think growing up, like kissing your girlfriends is, well, I feel like it is a done thing. And I don't know what the crack with that is. I sometimes feel like it's girls not really knowing how to kiss boys and you make it a joke. But like, if this girl is doing it all the time, I need to know the age of this listener. Because I don't know whether...
It sounds like a younger person.
I don't know, because she says they're going out, so I'm going to have to assume they're over 18.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's young for me.
Young for Linda.
Yes.
Here is my point on this. I think kissing your girlfriends is actually weirdly a part of womanhood, and I think it is quite common in girlfriend groups, from what I know.
Yeah, because it's not in
It's like
the tongue
experimenting.
kiss, is it?
Even in the tongue kiss, I'm like,
Oh, really?
that felt. I've talked to other women about this. I think that is like a normal thing that girls do, but doing it all the time on nights out, that's too much.
I know, but would you actually approach that girl about it?
Like, that's very awkward, because if the girl's saying she's straight and she's saying it's just a bit of fun and it's just a drunken thing,
I go, will you stop doing that?
would you?
Yeah.
Do you think it'd be
I
awkward?
don't like it. Stop. I would say that.
Yeah. I'd want to go about it and see, the thing is,
over it.
you don't want to make the girl feel embarrassed.
I wouldn't bloody care. I mean, I feel embarrassed if she was kissing me. Get it?
Yeah, to be fair, I can't imagine you kissing your girlfriends on a night out.
No.
Yeah.
What's that picture in your head?
Nightmare. Okay, look, if it's gotten to the point where you feel uncomfortable, at the end of the day, if anyone's kissing you and you feel uncomfortable, you do need to voice it. Go about it in a sensitive way.
Yeah, and no, you could do it in a funny way and say, will you stop doing that? I really hate it. It makes me feel really there.
So you think? Do you think she should do it while they're
make a sort
drunk?
of bit of a jokey thing about it.
Do you think she? But then the way that you're doing it sounding like you would say it in front of the gang.
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
So you don't think you should pull her aside and say
No,
this?
because I think that makes it more.
Okay, I'm going to argue the opposite, Linda. I'm going to say she should say to her in private, because I think if I was the person kissing my girlfriend and she said it to me publicly in a joking way, maybe this girl isn't straight. Like, maybe this girl is in the closet and is experimenting. Maybe she has a bit of a crush on her friend. And I've been in friend groups where my queer friends have had crushes on some of my straight friends, and it maybe has come out a little bit while they're drunk. And I think that could be taken up the wrong way if she said it as a joke, kind of like, what are you doing that? I hate that. That could make her feel embarrassed. Whereas if she pulled the girl aside and said, come here, the kissing on nights out thing, I'm not really into it. I'm not really into it. It's making me feel a little bit weird. Is that cool if we maybe don't do that? I think the friend then could say, oh my God, yeah, and yes, it would be an awkward moment. But if this friend is queer and is maybe not sure about it, maybe it would be an easier way than it kind of being a joke in front of the group.
Yes, but is she doing the kissing in front of the group, or is she doing that secretly outside the group?
So all we know,
Because
the only
if
information
it's in the group, then react in the group.
So you think react when wait till she goes to kiss you and react then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do the opposite. I'd pull her aside and say, look, girl, the kissing thing, I'm not massively into it. It's making me feel a little bit weird. I don't know if I'm overthinking this, but just could we possibly chill that out on the nights out?
You see, I think somebody would be more embarrassed by being taken specially aside to be told that, instead of just laughing it off, at the time.
I totally hear you. The only nuance that I would say is that we don't know whether this friend says she's straight, but if she isn't straight, we don't want to make kind of her sexuality a group joke, would be what I would think, in case she is feeling weird about it. I am assuming from this card that these girls are a little bit younger than us.
Yeah.
And maybe she's kind of a little bit not sure in herself. And I totally hear you that sometimes a laughing, less serious way could be less serious. But then I'm like, oh, would that become a core memory for her that she kissed a girl and then in front of the whole group, she was like, ugh, don't do that.
Well, yeah.
There's argument for both. Yeah. I think to this listener, we need to say, is she kissing you in public? Or is it a private thing?
Yeah.
How do you know your friend better than we do? Do you think she'd react better to laughing it off because it's a bit of a joke? Or do you think that actually maybe she fancies you a little bit and we should do this a little bit sensitively? Moving on. This listener said, how do I stop stalking my boyfriend's ex? Boyfriend's ex?
Why would you stalk your boyfriend's ex?
Insecurities, maybe? Sorry.
Well, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd bother. Although...
Well, the thing is...
I think, if you're insecure, we've already had this discussion before in another episode, and I am insecure in certain areas, one of them being boyfriends, that maybe you are stalking them because you think, you know, one, why did they break up? Is there a reason they break up?
Fully.
Or might he still go back to her?
You think?
Or is this person prettier than me?
That would be a big one, I'd say.
Yeah.
And also, so I have never personally stalked a boyfriend's ex. However, I have interrogated my boyfriend on who his celebrity crushes are. Okay? Yeah.
Celebrity crushes?
I'm constantly asking him, who are your celebrity crushes? And
Why?
my boyfriend's celebrity crushes look exactly the polar opposite of me. And it does make me feel insecure. And then I end up...
celebrities. He's never going to meet them, probably.
No, but I don't feel like he's ever going to run away with these women. But it's hard because then I'm like, oh, you fancy a woman who is like so vastly different than me. And the only way that I could come to terms with
that's
that...
why. Because they're celebrities and not attainable. So, yeah.
But you know how I got over that? Was because I actually was really like, oh my God. Like, for example, right, my boyfriend's number one celebrity crush is a singer called FKA Twigs, okay?
Never heard of him. Surprisingly.
But, like, she's stunning. And she's like a dancer, she's a singer, she's a model. Looks like nothing like me. I'm going to put on our socials a picture of me and a picture of FKA Twigs to show how different these girls are.
But you, in your own right, are just as beautiful.
Well, thank you, but there's no need to flirt with me because I'm telling you how I got
Oh,
over
no, but I
it.
won't be going on the kissing one.
Come here. But the way that I got over this was, I then thought about my celebrity man crushes.
Yeah.
Okay? My celebrity number one man crush is Robert Pattinson, who actually was FKA Twigs' boyfriend at one point, which is crazy because we were like, our celebrity crushes.
That's weird.
I know, right? But he looks nothing like my boyfriend. Like,
Well, there
nothing
you
like
go.
my... And I thought, oh, I just like him because I loved reading Twilight.
Well, there you go, see?
But back to the question at hand, I would say, kind of on the back of my point earlier, saying when I thought to myself, when I felt insecure about my boyfriend's celebrity crushes, and then I thought about my own celebrity crushes, and I thought, well, actually, I didn't like them because of the same reasons that I love my boyfriend. I would say to this listener, how would you feel if your ex was stalking your ex-boyfriend? You'd probably think, why is he wasting his time stalking that loser? I broke up with him for a reason. Don't bother comparing yourself to him. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Put the shoe on the other foot.
Yeah.
Have you ever stalked an ex? Have you ever had a stalker?
No, I've never had a stalker.
You stalked someone though, I imagine.
I have no, I have not, absolutely not. No, I've never done
It
that.
feels like you're stalking me sometimes.
Yeah, that could be.
I can never shake you.
You can never get rid of me. You poor girl.
So we'd say to the girls, stop stalking your boyfriend's ex. I'd say block the accounts.
Yeah.
Then I'd say
Of whom?
Of
Block the account of whom?
your boyfriend's ex.
So, okay, Anna says block the girl. Mm-hmm. So you don't follow her anymore. And I agree. It's a waste of time.
Waste of time.
It's gone. It's gone.
Move on
Exactly.
and realise
And
that
enjoy
he
your
loves you for
relationship
you.
with your now boyfriend.
Hell yeah. Okay, we've got a bit of this spicy one, Linda. How do I stop hooking up with my ex on a night out? Have you ever gone back to an ex?
Many times, as I've already explained.
I've been there.
previous
It's so
episodes.
easy.
It's very easy. I would say try not to hang out in places where the boyfriend, the ex is. To maybe what you suggested on the last one is block the account so you don't see what
I'm
they're
going to pitch
doing.
something to you.
All right.
What if you're in the same friend group?
Oh, that's difficult.
How do you stop?
That's really difficult.
How did you... Well, you've been through this. How did you stop?
Actually, we were actually working together. I left my job. I
Really?
went to
On
another
purpose?
job. Yeah.
Wow.
And he didn't even know. And then when he got back, when we started the season again, it was in an opera company. And but he went back to the next season and I wasn't there. He went to the manager and said, "Where's Linda?" And they said, "Oh, didn't you know she's left?" So yes,
So
I
you
left.
Irish goodbye so hard.
He didn't even know. No,
And did that end things then?
not totally. For a while it did, and then we hooked up again a couple of times. But no, in the end it was.
There's
the
life
end.
in the old dog yet.
I swear. Yeah. I tell you. So no, it's very, very difficult. I totally agree, and I understand where you're coming from. But from my own experience, I would say try and keep out. I mean, block his number, block where they're going. Don't follow them. Try and because eventually, when I was literally out of that situation and I was away from it, I did actually have time to get over it. I think you have to have time to be out of the pull of that relationship.
I've got a way that I feel like gets you over any ex. You've got to give yourself the ick. Think of the most grotesque things you've ever seen them doing. Like,
oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
I've done it before. You've got to start really strongly visualizing gross things like them talking of food coming out of their mouth, like times that they grossed you out, times where they were embarrassing.
Or chatting up other women in front of you. That's a good one.
Yeah, but that would inspire jealousy. I'm trying to actually make myself feel a bit disgusted by them, feel a bit like. So, say for example, before I've used this method to get over a boy where, this is so mean, but I thought about times he would tell jokes and they weren't funny. Oh. And I would ruminate on them and ruminate on them and ruminate on them until I felt such bad secondhand embarrassment that I was like, there's no way I'm going back to this man. And it works. So I just think to the listeners, I'm like, there's something this fella has done that is just so cringe. And before you go to sleep at night, think about that. Think about that. That's the man that you're taking home to ride. And actually...
This is Anna's advice.
He's been disgusting before and he's been gross. And forget about all the other things and ruminate on the ways he made you feel physically ill.
The ick.
Yeah.
I like that.
Give yourself the ick.
That's such an in thing now to give. Oh, it gives me the ick.
What's your ick?
What's my ick?
Like, what would you do that you'd be like, oh my God, that gives me the absolute ick?
Oh, I tell you something. I had a boyfriend once where he liked me to massage his feet. And I hated it. That gave me the ick.
Really?
Touching his bloody scaly feet. Disgusting. That put me right off. Actually, it put me off completely. And I actually broke up the relationship because of it. I thought, no, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I just can't. No.
Okay, I have a couple of icks. I got an ick before of a boy on a date where it was a really hot summer's day in Ireland, which is rare anyway. And I should have been having the pleasure of enjoying this day, but I was, first of all, hungover, and we went on a date to a park. Okay.
Do you know you talk a lot about being hungover? It worries me slightly.
I know, it worries everyone. But look, let me roll with the punches for a minute. So I'm hungover, I'm in a park with this man. We're maybe about 3 dates into it. I didn't fancy him that much anyway, but I really liked him. And he went to the shop.
Wait a minute, you didn't fancy him, but you really liked him?
I didn't feel like there was a spark between us, but I really liked him. I really liked his personality.
Right.
That can happen, where you're like, this guy is such a good guy, and he's so lovely. And
you
funny.
don't have the spark?
I didn't have a spark. There's a je ne sais quoi missing.
Ooh,
do you never have that?
And you speak French.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
That's a good one.
Ce soir.
Don't use it too often.
So true. So I was out with this man. We're in a spark-free situationship, and he goes to the shop. It's a boiling hot day, and he buys himself half a litre of milk, dairy milk, not the bar, the actual like a cow's milk. And he's drinking it from the carton on a scorching day in the park. And Linda, I started to think about the milk like souring. And then I started to convince myself I could smell it off him. And I was hungover. And I felt so physically repulsed that I went home. He tried to kiss me, and I started to think if he kisses me, he's going to taste like gone off milk. And I felt so toe-curlingly repulsed that I actually ended things. And I'm still friends with him, and I've talked to him about it since.
You weren't with him?
I just said, I can't see you.
But I thought you weren't with him anyway. We
were on dates. We were on dates. We were dating.
Oh, but right, you didn't have the spot. But maybe the milk was cold.
No, I think the milk was actually fine, but I'm just trying to say, it gave me the ick.
You just imagined all these things going on in your head.
Yeah, that is the ick.
Right.
And for you, it's just massaging your boyfriend's foot.
That is the ick.
My boyfriend on his big toe is half a toe. now.
But do you know what? I've got this thing
Okay,
about,
never mind.
I've
Please
got this
don't
thing
do.
about feet because I cannot stand, this is my ick for myself.
Go on.
I cannot stand socks on a carpet. It's like
Okay.
for me, like chalk on a blackboard.
Oh,
You know, if people put and I see people, or even myself.
To be honest, I
and
do that
like
every time I
these,
come to your
I
house.
cannot wear socks in these boots because it makes my toes curl up.
I am feeling bad now because every time I come to your house, I always take off my shoes.
I don't
And
look.
you always say,
Do you want
can keep your
slippers?
shoes on.
Yeah. Or keep your shoes on. No, because I really have this thing about it. It makes my, even thinking about it, makes my toes curl up.
Gross.
I can't stand it. Why is that?
I don't know, Linda.
Something must have happened to me as a child. I don't know.
God.
Some trauma with carpets and socks. I don't know. But anyway, no, that's my ick for myself.
Okay, man wearing socks is an
No, oh, and men wearing nothing but socks in bed.
Can I? Okay, Linda's got some men in her house wearing nothing but a pair of socks.
No. I mean, when you were younger, you know, and you did the thing, and then they just leave their
Did
socks
the
on.
thing.
They just leave their socks
No,
on.
Linda, you're a virgin.
I said, get your socks off.
I actually know what you mean. Man, keeping his socks on, gross. Can I also tell you, has anyone ever asked to buy a foot picture?
No.
I have gotten a few messages online of people asking to buy
You
pics of
are
my feet.
joking.
Have I ever sold them? I will never disclose. Unless you want to message me and ask.
Oh my God.
No, but people do be asking for pictures of my feet.
Really?
And it's crazy because I don't think these people understand. I work in a job where I stand for 12 hours a day, but the joke's on them.
But do you actually do pictures of your feet?
No. No way.
I have heard of that though.
Anyway.
Stop.
Okay. I'm hoping to make some money next week. Anyway, moving on to our next problem. We're going to take a sharp left here. I eat everything with a spoon. It drives my girlfriend crazy, especially when we eat out.
No, not in a restaurant, for God's sake, that you eat with a spoon.
It's also sounding like that's a bit of an ick for your
Do you
girlfriend.
know, honestly, this is like a child. Come on, have you never learnt how to use a knife and fork, for God's sake? I mean, seriously? A spoon? Nuts with a spoon?
Am I the only one who thinks you're being way too dramatic over this?
Oh, am I?
Like, I don't know, like, that's how you feel, but like, I don't
Do
even
you
know
know,
if I would have
I have been accused of being overdramatic. Weirdly, I don't understand why. But anyway, no, I'm sorry. That's too much for me.
But, well, I want to
feeling?
just remind the listeners. Linda said that marrying your cousin is normal, but eating with a spoon, she's outraged.
I am.
I don't think I would have clocked if Alfie, my boyfriend, was eating everything with a spoon. Honestly, I just don't think I'd notice.
Oh, come on. Of course you would notice that was nuts with a spoon. Give me a break.
Nuts in a spoon would be weird. I mean,
Well, there you go. You would have noticed, Anna, I'm sure. If
honestly-
you're in a restaurant and he was eating a steak with a spoon. Actually, how the hell does somebody eat a steak with a spoon? Come to think of it.
you know what? Maybe I'm not thinking about this deep. Maybe you're not over deeping it. Maybe this doesn't need to be deep. Why is he eating it with a spoon?
My 1-year-old granddaughter eats with a spoon. That's it. That's the age limit. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm like, does he use a knife? I need to know because the steak thing I'm actually now thinking about.
She said he eats everything
Well,
with a spoon.
actually, the listener has written in and said that they're the ones eating things with a spoon. What do they do about it? I'm literally like,
the
grow
listener
up.
Eats with a spoon. Yeah.
Have you
Don't
ever thought
be
of
a
just?
child?
Have you ever thought of actually just growing up?
Get
Stop listening to the
somebody-
podcast. You're
Get
too
somebody
young.
to teach you how to use a knife and fork, please. Ridiculous.
Do you ever see that guy on socials? You probably don't, because I know you're new to socials, but he
I
teaches
do
like.
do socials. I've learnt.
Okay.
Thank you, Anna.
Sorry. What I was trying to say was, have you ever seen the man who teaches etiquette on socials? Like, have you?
No, that very posh guy.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
And he's like, this is how you
I've
eat a
seen him on
banana.
television as well.
Have you?
Yes, I have. I
What do you
haven't
think?
met him, but I've seen him on television. Well, he's very well spoken, one, and he does actually know how to. But yeah, his is like really Queen's
Yeah.
way of, and I don't mean Queen as in gay. I mean Queen as in royalty way of eating and behaving.
Yeah, he does.
In public.
I've got a question for you now, Linda.
Yeah.
Would you rather go on a date with the guy who eats with the social etiquette, or would you rather go on a date with the guy that eats everything with the spoon?
I would not go on a date with somebody who eats with a spoon. Excuse me.
But have you seen the other guy peel an
would be
orange?
The ick. That would be an ick for me.
I would much rather go on a date with the spoon man than or
sorry.
spoon person than the social etiquette guy.
Well, no, but you see, I have ideas above my station.
I was about to say,
That's what
I'm
it
Jack
is.
Dawson and you're Rose somewhere on the Titanic. Yeah, look, listen, to the listener with the spoon, like, honestly,
Get over it.
Get over it. Like, stop writing
Yeah.
into us. You're wasting our time. Pick up a knife and fork. It's easy.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Linda. Next problem.
I'm scared already.
Stay scared. Because this one,
Oh, Lord.
I shit naked.
What?
Completely naked. Because of this, I find it hard to use
What did
public.
you say? I shit naked.
I shit naked. Completely naked. And because of this, I cannot use public toilets.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, seriously. Yeah, you wouldn't use a public toilet because you'd have to undress completely to go on the toilet.
Well, I've got a couple of stories about this.
Oh, have you?
So I was at a festival before,
my Lord.
a music festival, and I was a bit inebricated. I was really drunk, okay? And
Again?
who? Me? Yes.
What?
And me, Pint's biggest fan. So anyway, basically, it was one of my first festivals. I was 19 years old. I was wearing a leotard. I was supposed to wear a leotard and a skirt. It was way too cold, so I ended up wearing a leotard that was from American Apparel. Okay, there was this shop. It was very cool back in, the
I think I've
2016
heard of
period.
it. Oh, yeah,
It doesn't
that's
exist
why,
anymore.
because it was so long ago.
But there was this leotard on sale, skin tight. It actually, and it was too small for me, but I could just about get onto my body. And I was in that age where if I get it on, I would keep it on. And I couldn't breathe in this thing. It was lycra. Like I used to take it off and it was like I had a bobbin on my wrist.
No.
I was wearing that, and because it was so cold, I then put on leggings, tights, a skirt, another skirt, a raincoat, hat, fanny pack. When I got into the bathroom, being the drunkest girl on earth, I started taking off the layers and I couldn't stop until I'd taken off everything.
What?
Yeah, everything, because I had to.
Is this you? Have you
Girl.
written in? Have you written into
It's me.
yourself?
I've actually never taken a shit in my life, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a lady. No, I took off all these layers, couldn't get them back on, and it was terrifying. So I relate to this person. Why are you shitting naked? Like, I did it once and it was terrible.
Yeah, I would just say put on things that you can actually take off easily.
Really?
Anna. So that you can do the business in public toilets.
Really? Like, you're saying take off your socks in a public toilet?
Well, no, but you don't need to do that to do the business, do you?
Can I jog us back to the question? Completely naked.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying don't do that if you want to actually be in public. Not be in public. I don't mean that. I mean go to a public toilet. You have to have something you can take off easily. Or is it a phobia that you have to take all your clothes off to go to the toilet? Is it a phobia? Is it something about getting the shit on your clothes?
This feels above our pay grade.
What do you say?
You shit completely naked. Why? Why are you shitting
That's the
completely
question.
naked?
That's the question.
Okay,
This
I
person
actually
should
have a better
ask
solution.
themselves.
I'm saying start off small. I'm saying in your home house,
Put your socks
try
on.
to take a shit with your socks on. Once you've mastered the art of shitting with your socks on, put a bra
jumper
on
on.
or a t-shirt,
Yeah.
depending on if you've tits or not.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Do it step by step.
Step by step,
Yeah,
and build yourself up
yeah.
to a almost fully clothed
And
poo.
I would like to know where this phobia comes from. Do you have a childhood trauma or something that makes you need to take all your clothes off to go for a poo?
We're ladies. I'm moving
Exactly.
on. Ooh. Okay, Linda, moving on. I have a porn addiction. I can't go a week without watching porn. It's having a massive impact on my relationship.
Right. And is this daily?
Apparently, can I actually just say, apparently this is a massive problem with the younger generation of men. I was reading an article on it the other week. Apparently, because porn is so widely accessible, they're like people are writing
Apparently
less.
young kids can find it now.
Yeah, so many.
That's one thing about the whole social media and kids.
Yeah.
That they can find these things.
Gone are the days of the nudie mag.
Well, exactly. Yes. The top shelf.
Yeah.
Even. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that I haven't watched porn in my life, because I have. But sometimes it can be quite nice. But on other occasions...
I'm so embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? You're not my daughter or anything. I mean, oh, actually, you are my surrogate daughter. Yes. But no, listen. No, I have.
I thought this was a problem that was going to embarrass you. I'm like sitting here with like the rosiest.
Darling, you should know me by now. I don't get embarrassed by many things, except women kissing me. But no, but listen. Wait a minute. So I have watched porn, yes, and it can be quite nice in some ways. But if you're addicted to it, yes, I can imagine that actually does
impact your relationship.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Like, also,
because does that mean they can only have sex when he's watched porn or while he's watching porn?
or does it mean they're not having sex because he's watching so much
Is it a
porn?
he or a? Is it a he?
We don't know.
Oh, well, whoever it is. Yes, maybe. Or some people, because they watch so much, have to actually watch it to actually do it, be able to do it.
You sound like you're talking from experience.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Although. No.
Help. This was supposed to be a fun activity.
Oh my God, my child will be listening to this. Oh, Lord. No.
Okay, what are we supposed to do to this porn addict?
Well, I think gradually try and wean yourself off it. So I would say, let's say, cut out 1 day a week, and then gradually, a bit like alcoholism. Mm-hmm. That you have to,
you're right. That's a
can't
good point.
do
It's an
that
addiction.
Direct. It's an addiction. It's 100% an addiction. And you should say, okay, this week I'll only watch it for 6 days instead of 7 days.
Okay.
And then gradually wind it down till you watch it once a month or once a year. Who knows?
So I was listening to a podcast the other day, the Mel Robbins podcast, shout out, and it was talking about habits. And I think habit is very similar to addiction. And she was saying that the way your neural pathways work in your brain is like very animalistic. So with the way you teach a dog to sit is you would give them a treat after each time it sits. So you need a reward.
Yeah.
So I would say you need to do a similar thing maybe with the porn addiction. Maybe every day that you don't watch porn, you've got to give yourself some sort of actual physical reward.
A bottle of wine.
That's just replacing one addiction with another. But that is what people do. Do you know a lot of ex-drug addicts become marathon runners?
Oh, there you go.
That's really common.
Yeah.
Because it's like one extreme to the other. Maybe you should find a healthy way that you can, I don't know, start having loads of sex.
That's quite healthy, isn't it?
with other
Marathon
people.
runner.
That's healthy. No, but you've got to replace something with the porn. Maybe go on do something that's gonna feel similar, give you a similar climax. For me, that would be eating a slice of cheesecake and watching an episode of Sex and the City. I feel like that's orgasm worthy for me.
Okay then. All right, that says a lot about you, Anna.
I'm actually the sad person, isn't it? Linda's the one watching loads of porn. I'm the one eating loads of treats. So anyway, my tip, replace the porn addiction with a healthier outlet.
Yes, and come off it gradually.
Come off
You
gradually.
can't do it cold turkey, I don't think.
Linda, we have reached our final problem of the day.
Okay.
Something nice, easy and lighthearted to wrap things up.
Okay, go for it.
I love eating frozen peas like popcorn. Full stop.
Actually, frozen peas, I think is a little bit far. But I do know that these tins of peas that you can buy...
Marrow fat?
They're called petits pois.
Okay.
And they are delicious. And I could eat those out of the tin cold.
Really?
Definitely. Yeah, they are so good.
This is a bad habit that I don't even think is bad. Eating frozen peas like popcorn to me is good. As a popcorn addict, popcorn is something that I have an addiction to.
Oh,
Did I never tell you this?
addiction. You got an addiction.
I have an addiction. It's such a lame addiction. I wish I could say it was like hard drugs, but it's not. It's it's popcorn. And yeah, it's popcorn. I eat a bowl of popcorn every single night.
Do you?
Linda, if I don't eat it, I think about it.
But do you do that at work then? Or do you do it when you get home?
When I was on the Traitors, you know, I've got my other addictive food is boiled eggs.
Yeah, you told me that. I can't believe you go around with boiled eggs in your pocket.
Well, you better believe it, girl.
Wow. I'm going to check your pockets next time you come and visit me.
I'll always have a boiled egg on me, and that's something about me that I've learned to accept, I've learned to love. And can I say, on the Traitors, we are allowed to keep stuff in our fridge every night. We're allowed to put in requests. And one thing I was putting in requests for was a load of boiled eggs and a load of popcorn.
Wow.
They're just something that makes me feel safe.
And I had carrot sticks. Interesting.
Or is it? I feel like we're running out of interesting chat here. God, we're boring to listen at home. But you know what? This person's addiction is boring too. Eat the frozen peas. It's better than popcorn.
Okay.
Thank you so much for this very fun episode of Chalk and Cheese.
Yes.
I've really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, me too.
And we look forward to giving you free questionable therapy in our next episodes. Follow Chalk and Cheese Pod on socials. And I've been your big smelly cheese, Anna Duke.
And I've been your very crumbly chalk, Linda Rands.
And we can't wait to hear you on our next episode.